I think anytime that happens to a child, I think the child's going to live with it for the rest of their life, and it's going to impact them for the rest of their life.
On the arrest of a Treasure Coast man accused of exposing himself to a young girl at a Vero Beach park, Nicholas Wagner, who was wearing an ankle monitor at the time, was out on pre-trial release related to a different case involving another minor he apparently victimized. Our Luli Ortiz has been digging into this man's past and his legal troubles tied to a special school for teenage boys. She joins us in Vero Beach with what she's learned. Luli?
Now, before this recent incident at a park here in town, 36-year-old Nicholas Wagner was arrested last year, accused of molesting a student while working at Treasure Coast Boys Academy. Tonight, I spoke with the child's lawyer who fears there could be more victims. Nicholas Wagner is currently sitting behind bars, but he used to roam free here about 2 years ago while working at this ranch-style Christian boarding school for at-risk boys in Vero Beach.
These parents expect that their kid's going to get the absolute best treatment there.
Last year, the former Treasure Coast Boys Academy employee was arrested after one of his students came forward to report a disturbing crime. And now, for the first time, we're hearing from the victim's attorney about Wagner's betrayal of trust.
There was inappropriate physical contact between Nicholas Wagner and this 12-year-old child, and it never should have happened. And
Wagner, who described himself as a credential minister online, worked at the school for 5 years. He's accused of inappropriately touching the victim at least 3 times in the fall of 2023. Bodenheimer and his legal team argue the school knew of Wagner's troubling accusations and behavior, but just swept it under the rug. It's all part of a lawsuit against the company in civil court.
This disciplinary procedure showed that Nicholas Wagner self-reported using drugs and alcohol, and they put Nicholas Wagner back in the school. And had they terminated him right then, we think there are multiple instances of the inappropriate conduct or contact that would not have occurred.
He has this message to former students.
If there's anybody out there that has had prior experiences with Nicholas Wagner or another staff member at Teen Challenge, please reach out to local law enforcement if that's the right course of conduct, and reach out to us.
We called and we went to the property, but it appears this local school is not running. But the company overseeing it is. They have several locations throughout the southeast region, and we reached out to their lawyers, but have not heard back.